Put your mouth on it.
Yep. What's going on, it's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and we're gonna watch episode 3 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But what's even better is that Geekish Network is in the building. What's going down? Johnny Randolph, you up first, man. Yo, tell the people what's going down with you, man.
Yo, what it do? Back in the building with my guys from the Geekish Network and Syntell with the Intel. Let's do this, man.
Hey, thank you. Yo, you already know this familiar face, Rekkai. Tell the people what's going down, my guy.
Hello, Governor.
Another familiar face. Chuck, tell the people what's happening, man.
What it do, people? We back again.
Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Ah, wow, what could be said? It's such a thing. It's a hot topic right now. It's trending everywhere. A lot of folks are watching it. A lot of love, a lot of hate, a lot of confusion. I'm curious what you all think in the comments. Make sure you stay to the very end because we are going to give you our opinion, and it's probably going to be opinion you haven't heard. It's going to be worth your time. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Look, she walking around half naked now in the
But
room.
both their phones. Record an important call at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
In case you wanted to know, this episode is called First Vacation.
The champagne has a note. It says, please enjoy. Make sure to finish the mission this time.
I didn't know I was a woman.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Donna Glover said, my chest's going to be out. I'm just letting y'all know. Oh, look at that. That look.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She,
that look
I mean,
invested.
she was wiring up the TV with her top off.
You ordered what you wanted, you ordered what I wanted.
Look at that. Look at that. He's like, I'm
they
about
in
getting
love
it
now.
in.
Oh, yeah.
They booed up.
It's a honeymoon. It's a honeymoon.
Honeymoon period. Uh-huh.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I mean, you're the one that goes downstairs every time after we have sex.
Huh.
What do we need?
You guys are like raptors, where you need like 15 meters
So
of space
crazy.
between.
Look at her. Look, she gone.
He ain't lying.
I will never be like that, even if it all goes to shit.
Like that?
Can't make that promise, man.
That's a tough promise.
Yeah.
Man.
You're talking about two human beings, man. It don't work like that.
What was that?
Denied.
Check outside.
Denied.
Dang, he tooled up quick, didn't he?
I thought I heard something.
It's all good.
It's just a fought, man.
Yeah. And
So
neither
that,
one
that
of them
actually what
knew.
it was? Somebody fought it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Oh, they got a kid.
They do have a kid.
Oh, he got asthma.
Could share our locations.
Here.
That's
So
a
you
big
wanna do
step.
that?
Yeah, that's a big step.
Well, we don't. Yeah. I mean, what?
In this day and age, that's like sharing a house key, sharing your location on your phone.
Let's do it. All right.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Done.
Done.
Yeah, y'all officially boot up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's more than Facebook official when you start sharing locations.
No one does that.
I do.
You want to know how you eat? This is how you eat.
49 years ago.
She's so
Almost
annoyed.
50.
Half a century. That is crazy. That's incredible. Where are you guys from?
We are from Konstanz. This is it's in the south of Germany.
Look at him like, you are being way too conspicuous. Like, we supposed to be low key.
This is taking forever.
Is there another way down other than skiing? Because
She is extremely impatient to be a spy.
no.
Of course he does.
You bought all the ski gear.
Right.
Yeah, because I look fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't have to play basketball to buy Jordan.
No.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
He said, I don't ever joke about
And
fashion.
y'all notice that too? Because he's always dressed better than her in both episodes.
Oh, yeah.
You called me 3 times in a row. I thought something was wrong. Yeah, well, I can't right now. Did you try turning it off and then turning it on?
Oh, this is Mama.
Yeah, it's a mom.
Yeah, that's his mom.
Go to settings.
I thought they were supposed to be like kind of cut off from everybody else.
They are.
Well, then I don't know. I will call the company when I get back. Yeah, she's here. I gotta go.
He told his mama about her?
Bye, I love you.
Huh.
Oh.
Huh.
Tell he got a daughter-in-law. Did he tell his mom
Wow.
that, or just?
Wow.
I remember she has zero. She's like, get paid and never talk to my dad again.
A few times a day.
Dang.
A few times a day?
Yeah.
A day? We were supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay.
That is so dangerous. What does she know about us?
She doesn't.
What does she know about
She
us?
doesn't know anything compromising.
I'd be mad too if I was her though. That's a violation. And we spies, bro. I need you to get on the spy page with me.
Inconspicuous. Not conspicuous.
There's a reason we don't keep contacts, John.
I know.
Stupid.
I'm sorry. But I'm sure you talk to your dad at least a little.
I don't.
You don't what?
I don't talk to my dad.
Yeah, she said that off top.
No.
When you took this job, you just disappeared on him?
Yeah.
Yo, take notes, homie.
You just...
Of course he
That
didn't.
was the first example of why you wouldn't
That's
talk
not.
to him?
Don't
And it's not
divert the fucking point.
They're arguing like a married couple now.
Yeah.
Come on, we're gonna lose
Remember,
him.
he can't ski. She talking about, come
don't
on.
do it, player. Don't do it.
Yeah, you better play yourself.
He should have got a damn snowboard.
She's so impatient.
Go, dude. Go, dude. You got this.
He don't know what he's doing.
He better
this ain't
bust
gonna end
his
well.
shit up.
Push.
I don't care how many times you have watched that. It ain't like that.
Yeah, that's about
That's
right.
about right.
Sport, take a beautiful mountain. Throw yourself
Are
down.
you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that again.
Right.
We are staying in this gorgeous room with large windows, overlook the mountain, and when the sun...
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I have a gun and I will shoot you.
Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Impatient.
We just lost our target.
Yep.
And our vacation.
Well, that's part of John's fault, man.
Oh, wow.
I said I wasn't going to work the whole day. I have to work some of the day.
That's not what she said.
No, he obviously misunderstood her.
I just deliberately...
But that's how you get billions.
No, that's very much so what she said.
Okay, I wish I had a recording right now so I could play back how.
Well, I should do.
Why did you go to the gym to call your mom? Like, why hide that from me? You're being weird.
Yeah, like a married couple.
Yeah.
They're just like a married couple.
So if you want to be Mrs. Cool, let's be cool. Yeah, let's just not talk for the rest of the fucking time. I can be cool too.
Were you Ray J with the hat?
He hit her with the Ray J.
So petty, so toxic, so marriage.
I'm going to my meeting.
All right, they're finally splitting up. I'm gonna follow her. Have fun being cool.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, should help with the moisture.
She gone. She like, I'm gonna take you upstairs, blow your back out.
Yeah, you got to be careful because she might be choosing.
How are you?
Yeah, I've been better.
Look, his wife has probably never asked him, what about him?
You know what? You'd be surprised how infrequently that gets asked to men.
You know what?
What?
This would actually be a really good time for an affair.
We just said, yeah, she might be choosing.
You can't work it out.
Trying to sleep with me or fix my marriage.
Yeah. Maybe both.
3 months. God, she was the most alive person I think I'd ever met.
Yeah, it's her out the frame.
It hurts his feelings less if it's about work. Sometimes I just need to get away from him.
Damn.
I'm gonna help you connect with what's his name?
Graham?
Graham. What game are you playing?
Skate City.
Skate City.
Nice.
I think it's working now.
Oh God. Wow, that's you're a miracle worker. It's been
Oh, you okay?
That thing is fast.
Yeah, sorry, I just felt a bit unwell. I think it must be the altitude.
Yeah. You want some water?
No, I'm just gonna go to the
You sure?
lady. Yeah, just excuse me.
See, we still don't know who Jane and John work for, right?
No.
Or the
No.
intentions of their employer.
I think that's part of it. Nobody knows who the company really is besides the company.
Why are you taking me outside? What are you doing? You look like
Try to get kidnapped.
Where are we going?
I know it. There was 2 dudes following her earlier. They looked like they had the henchman look on them.
Tell me who you are, what you want. You want money? What you want?
I know he's not about to go and help her, is he?
So all they were supposed to do was listen to the phone call, right?
Well, yeah,
There's all types of dudes out here with guns and shit.
Their only mission was to pay attention and watch. That's it.
Yep. And he gonna improv his
Observe
way
and
into some
report.
bullshit.
Yeah.
How much? I need you to relinquish all your shares as soon as we hang up. You have 1 hour. That's impossible.
All the shares?
It's a simple yes or no. Yes or no?
No.
He's gonna say yes.
You gonna say no. You gonna say no.
No.
Wow.
Told you.
Yeah.
No deal.
I thought he was behind it, but yeah, he gonna say no.
She said, did he say no? Wow.
John?
Dang.
Hey, I get it too, but this is not our job. We weren't supposed
Yeah,
to.
but she's a mother, okay? We can't just leave her there.
That's not your job.
Job, son.
Not your boy. Don't do stupid.
John, I'm serious.
15 minutes. If I don't get you back, come find me.
Don't do this, John. John.
Come on, dog.
He just happens to have a gun. He done killed all the damn kidnappers.
He done lost his mind.
Why did I wear red fucking fashion?
No, stop that. Stop.
Jesus, boy.
Ooh, I feel like I'm playing Metal Gear. Oh. Hold up, did he have a
Where's the other
homeboy?
dude?
Yeah, wasn't there somebody else with him? Oh, dang. He closed everybody out.
So it didn't seem like the husband hired him. She could have hired him herself.
That's what I think she did.
John.
Because either way he went would be grounds for a divorce.
I'm gonna bring you up. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
He gonna be shot.
What's she doing here?
Come on. Okay.
Yeah, you said no.
You said fucking no! You said
Come on. I didn't say no. I mean, well, yes, I said no.
You did, fam. You did.
I can't feel my penis.
Your penis?
What did he say?
So I gave him my penis. Oh, I can't feel it.
Can't feel his penis.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
yeah, them extremities. Yeah. If that's frostbitten, yeah, just
throw me back on out there.
He said, I'm gonna make you feel that penis.
Anything? Listen.
he's feeling it.
You can't just go rogue like that. What if we had gotten another fail?
Yeah. At this point, he
He's
don't give a
about to-
damn about them hands. He like, nah.
He about to skeet.
What that mouth do?
You put your mouth on it.
Yep. What that mouth do?
Oh, that's hilarious.
You really care about me.
You think they still passed or failed the mission?
I care about you too.
No.
I'm gonna say
I would
fail.
say they failed.
This is the second fail. Second fail. I think some time has passed between 2 and 3, though.
Yeah. Not only that, he blew her back out. So
These text messages. You better be shot or dead.
The mission's done. Just get rid of that. Don't mean anything.
Trying to get that mission incomplete. I just think she messed the first, the second mission. He messed up the third mission. They have one mission left.
No, they had 2 strikes left.
Yeah, they got
no,
two
but
of
this, but after this, he
yeah, this is the
messed up
third
this
mission.
one. Yes, 2. They got 2 after this.
Really? You want to do that?
Sound like a little cartoon mouse.
Really? I just want to get some snacks, babe. I'm kind of hungry.
Hey.
You know, you could just let it out right here.
You can fart. It's all good.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
I think you have to fart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to fart.
I know you farted the other night.
Yep.
What?
I went along with it.
Being weird.
It's fine. Just fart. Everyone farts. I don't care.
I know, and I don't care, and I don't have to, but and I didn't.
I sure fart.
You did.
Need to
Yeah,
eat.
she pulled the tools out after that fart.
You did.
Are you farting
She
right now?
leaned all the way in.
She's talking about clear. Yeah,
Right.
clear. Yeah, yeah, that's right. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
Silent but deadly.
Oh, girl farts. Yeah. Ugh. So I guess they did pass the mission. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Listen. All right. So that was episode 3. I'll go ahead and kind of like get the ball rolling on this. Here's what I think the problem is with the show. I think the problem with the show is the marketing. Somebody, I think it might have been Rekkai, who said that maybe they shouldn't have even named it Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It should have probably been named something else. Had this show, to me, been named something else, and it went about in marketing in a way where you're talking about a relationship first that just happens to have spy tendencies, I think people might have looked at it a little bit differently. The name in itself lends you to believe that it's going to be the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie thing. It leads you to believe it's going to be action first. It leads you to believe what the complete opposite of what this is. I think the show's okay. I just think that you have to measure your expectations and be willing to be told a different story. All right, I got off my high horse with that. I started with you, Johnny, first on the last one. I'm gonna start with Chuck on this one, man. How you feeling on episode 3?
I'm feeling okay with it. I'm probably, what you just said, I'm probably tempered because I'm watching a little anime called Spy Family, and it's somewhat similar, but they don't know that there's spies and assassins living together. So this I think is interesting. I think their dynamic is interesting. This is a show about a relationship and marriage, and it's more about that than it is about any action. I mean, I think the actual I guess the main idea came out in the first episode when that first couple, Alexander Skarsgård, who Donald Glover obviously loves having in shows, got killed in the first one. Him and Isaac got killed as the first Mr. and Miss Smith, the original Jane, original John that we know of.
Okay, all right. Rekkai, go ahead and pick up the microphone next, man. How are you feeling so far about this episode?
I think I agree with your sentiments a few minutes ago, and I did say that this shouldn't have been named Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith was an already established property It was a romantic comedy, really, that was, action, had plenty of violence or whatever. This isn't that. If anything, instead of calling it Mr. and Mrs. Smith, because that seemed the lazy way to do it, you should say, from the team that brought you Mr. and Mrs. Smith or something like that. So you say, okay, it's in that vein, it's in that family, that universe or whatever, but this is not that. So we don't go into this with those expectations. If you just think about the banter between Donald Glover and Maya Erskine, it's awkward at times, and the premise was that Angelina and Brad had all of this chemistry between them, and then they got very settled in and they became very distant, but still for a good majority of the movie they didn't know that the other one was a spy, and they were actually working for competing firms, and it wasn't until they got kind of a botched job that they were both on, where they started trying to take each other out, they figured out that it was the other one, and then just how that chemistry built and then how they came together. With this, we get a completely different premise, but if it's hard to let go of the premise of what we have already established as what Mr. and Mrs. Smith is, and this is clearly not that. Not that this is not good. I quite enjoyed episode 3. We got a little bit more realistic about the relationship between them. We got the lovey-dovey in the beginning. We got kind of the fight and the spat where they kind of are a real couple. She spazzed out on the old couple. She farted at the end. That shit was hilarious. And then we even got some action. A little bit of action out of him or whatever. And we still don't know yet if they even passed or failed that mission. This was a good episode, but I think the biggest flaw in this is actually calling it Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think that's unfortunate.
Okay. Johnny Randolph, how you feeling about episode 3?
I thought that this episode did a really good job of answering our question from the previous episode. Do we like these characters? And I don't know if I like them individually, but as a couple, this made me kind of put me on that track for that. So I thought that this was the best episode that we've seen so far, because the previous two, we were in our Angelina and Brad Pitt mode, but now I think we've established what this is going to be kind of going forward. And it was the best with the character arc. So we transitioned from expectations of being action-packed or those kinds of things to saying like, oh, we're now taking a deep dive in who these characters are and who they could potentially be by the end of the series. So I thought this was my favorite one so far. And I think I said in the last one that episode 3 was important. Again, I wanted to see some more action, but we got some action scenes in it, but we got a good character exposition of who these characters are. And we found out like we kind of liked them. At least I did. I kind of liked them as a character. I kind of liked them as a couple. I like Donald in the bathtub, like, what that mouth do, and then the jokes like, I know you farted, and then, like, I know you did it. You leaned all the way in, but I know that's what it was. And so we've got those real human moments, and we got to see them as newlyweds, for lack of a better word, contrast against somebody who's been in a relationship for a long time, like for two couples, the real old couples and the couple that they were even spying on. So I thought this had some personality to it, and I thought this was the best episode that I've seen so far.
All right, nice. This next round is just going to be a bit of a round robin. I'm going to go first, and you just grab the microphone or whatever it is that just moves you. I think the thing to me that was kind of funny was the sharing of the location, right? Like we've had some interesting things regarding like how relationships can be defined through technology, right? And I remember the very first thing that hit me when I realized, well, that's an interesting way to kind of define where you are, and that is being known as being like Facebook official, Instagram official, or whatever it is, in order to take pictures with your significant other to announce to the world this is the person that you're with. It's a move into a space of like, I'm here for kind of like the long haul. The next one I didn't personally really discover until relatively recently, and that is sharing your location. I was in a situation where me and my son were going out hiking, going around all these different national parks, and me and my significant other, we had a real conversation. We were like, yo, you're gonna be out like in the wilderness. And something crazy happened. I need to know where to get in contact with you or where you may be. It was a legitimate reason. And I had never been like, wait a minute, you gonna know where I am at all times? Because it's one of those slippery slopes. It's not like you can say you're gonna do this thing and then undo it when you get back. It's like, once this is what it is, it's gonna stay this way kind of like permanently, and to kind of like have that into this show, I felt that because I was like, ooh, we on that level, huh? You know every single one of my moves 24 hours a day, So I saw that and I was like, oh, that is a great way to kind of like show trust and to say that this is kind of like the next step. And they also had another one where they were talking about the bed and sharing a bed, the Ozzy and Harriet kind of moment thing. So to me, this episode dealt a lot with how trusting are you with your significant other.
Yeah, I think that's true. I don't have a significant other. But I don't think I would share my location.
It's a big deal, right? Yeah.
Like, why do you need to know my location? I don't want to know your location.
I don't know. See, it's different for me. See, I don't have a significant other either, but I have kids. So me and 3 of my 4 kids have the location on. I don't really care. You know where I'm at. It don't really matter to me, because I'm not doing anything that should bring that into question or whatever. And really, that location thing is more about the trust is a two-way street. So I do it just so that I can know, because I think it's important for me to know where they're at. My oldest son's still a problem. Like he needs to be kidnapped or something to realize that, shit ain't sweet out here or something. I don't know. It's just teenage boys and stuff. He don't want me to know somewhere. He's trying to, trying to sweet talk some girl and clapping her cheeks. And, whatever. So, I mean, but, again, to me, it's all about, especially in this time and in this climate, anything could happen. So, in a moment's notice, I may need to know where you're at so I can get there. And, because you were being obstinate, I don't want to turn my location on. Okay, well, that's your ass. I hope you like, sex slavery in a, Middle Eastern country. Good luck with that.
Wow.
Kidnapping, sex slavery. Oh, Lord. Lord,
I mean, he thinks he's pretty, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, all he know, he could, he could be snapped up by Diddy or TD Jakes at any time,
Wow.
He could be at an auction, on his knees barking like a dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen.
Syntell, talk to Kenneth, man. We ain't gonna have sex trafficking and kidnapping on the episode. But I do agree with you, right? It's not that big of a deal for me, my wife and daughter, for me to, let them know my location. I feel like I need to know where they are whenever they step out at all times.
Okay. All right. Yo, anything else move anybody about this episode or just the series as a whole where we are right now?
That he cares about people. That I found that very interesting, Donald Glover, where she was like, our mission was to do this, and you went beyond our mission, and she snapped on it. I hope you get killed. You're ruining the mission. And she already said she has anxiety from that. Like, I'm scared of failing.
Mm-hmm. So who we rolling with, though? Donald or her?
They both said that they're very competitive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he broke the mission. I feel like he was out of pocket.
He was.
And I feel like he's putting both of their lives in danger for these decisions that he's making.
Especially with the mama thing too, right?
Yeah, and I get you want to do the right thing, but like sometimes the right thing ain't always the right thing, and you putting both of our lives in peril. So I'm rolling with her. He was wrong.
Yeah, you know, and context is a real big thing too, because I know there's probably gonna be some people in the chat and be like, oh my gosh, you would, you know, sacrifice human life in order for the mission, whatever it is. I mean, I think the context is that you're a international spy. You know, it's about the mission and the context of the mission. If you're just like, I don't know, a chef and you happen to see somebody that needed help, then yeah, you know, do the right thing. You know, but the context of what they are, nah, he was completely out of pocket. He was out of pocket with his mama, which is hard to say. You know, you a spy. Like, you can't be talking to mom and them 3 times a day. What's wrong with you? And you was out of part for saving the other mamas. So yeah, she Jane to me could be a little unnerving with the impatience. That part is just that gets to me.
But that's part of her type A-ness, right? Like, she's like, I'm doing this and we're gonna do it by the book and we're not gonna deviate. And she's like the schedule Nazi.
All right, well, shoot.
You know,
go ahead.
You know, here's the thing though, for them to be spies or whatever it is that they are, who's to say when they get sent on these missions, who's to say that they're the only people on these missions?
That's true.
You know, because here's the thing that struck me, and it seemed so natural. Like he started up that conversation with the old couple. The old couple might be just like them, be a couple of spies, but they've been doing this for a grip, and where everything about them is natural or whatever. And I'm just thinking of Ford, because, you know, again, based on what we know of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we know that sometime soon here, they gonna fail 3 missions and everything gonna hit the goddamn fan.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm almost thinking, okay, so we had the mission with John Turturro. He was a billionaire and they accidentally killed him. That's gonna have to come back on your ass at some point. You know, you didn't take out 100 there, you took out a billionaire. This thing right here, he was not supposed to go in and save her. Like I said, for all we know, she set that up just to see where she was with her husband. Like, you know, that may have been her get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying? I can get out of the marriage. You know what I'm saying? You just agreed to have me killed or whatever. Or, you know, or where he didn't, or where he gave up the money, you just, you know, you jeopardized the company and we can't have that. Either way, she'd have been free and clear to call for a divorce. But I think in this world, there has to be something else that we're going to see that's going to, you know, continue to drive that wedge, and either they go at each other or they're both on the run and doing everything they can to save each other. And I think that we're being a little short-sighted. If they spies, there's other people out here working too. And we're probably going to get to a point where we're like, wait a minute, wasn't that person in episode whatever, or episode, just like we said with the neighbor, you know, he might be their handler. He might be, you know what I'm saying, watching them close, you know, scenes from afar, but he's next door. You know, at anything, I don't know.
Okay.
That may be it. That may be it too. That they do the 3 missions, they fail, and then most of the show is them running, and it could end with them dying off, and the new cast take over if the show survives.
Well, there is something interesting about, we haven't seen any repercussions for their actions. And like you said, we've had some very important things happen, and it's just like another day at the office with the next episode. And I would be, now that that's really been, you know, now that's really apparent, you know, I'm kind of looking for that. I almost kind of want to expect it now. So I need to process that a little bit. All right, well, let's go ahead and close this out to give me some final thoughts. Chuck, start with you last episode. Go ahead and give some final thoughts, and of course, give out those socials.
I'm excited to see what the mission is for number 4, for episode 4, and the other missions to come up. I'm really curious about how their relationship's going to end up, because they got peaks and they got troughs, and they keep falling in on each episode. So I'm really excited about seeing where that goes. My socials at Charles Babb across everything. That's Charles B-A-B-B, B-A-B-B, and that's across Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it today. And you can hit me up there and tell me what you think of the show.
All right, great. Rekkai, man, go ahead and give me those final thoughts and hit me up with those socials.
I think at this point, I think at the end of last episode, Randy said something to Mr. Randolph said something to the point of episode 3 was going to be kind of a make or break. Will we continue to invest our time into watching to see where this goes? I actually really like this episode, and this was the first episode that gave me kind of any sense or indication of them being real spies or whatever. I mean, they seem very awkward and clumsy, almost bumbling, their way into success or failure in the first 2 episodes. Even though he went off book, this seemed like a spy mission. So for that, again, I probably give it another episode, see where we at. So I'm looking forward to what episode 4 brings to bring us to the halfway point. You can catch me on all social media at DiamondMind, DiamondMynd, because it's all about this right here.
That's what I'm talking about. Johnny! Yo, give me your closing thoughts. Give me those socials. And of course, speak a little bit on behalf of the Geekish Network.
The Valleys. What are the consequences for their decision making that we're going to see going forward? That's what I'm interested in. And how their relationship that we saw started off awkward and weird, how it's gotten close. Y'all ain't supposed to be doing this. Y'all spies. Y'all literally are spies. So you can't do that. So I want to see how this is going to play out for the future. For all my socials, across all social media, catch me at Johnny L. Randolph. And as you brought up, Syntell, we are the Geekish Network. We are the premier BIPOC organization out there. We got people, we got Black, Indigenous, people of color. We got dope people in front of the camera. We got dope people behind the camera. And we do this to create great content. People who look like you. We have a news show that we do nightly. We have shows on Binge-Worthy that we're going to be watching one of these, well, not this one of these episodes, but the full series, and also a lot more coming in 2024. So please support us.
All right, yo, thank you so much. If you've been enjoying the conversation and just the way we chop it up, go ahead and be a friend of this channel as well and hit that subscription button. And of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging. We'll be giving you. Thank you all for all the comments. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. And the fun one is always, what did we miss? And we will, mosey on over there and say what's up to you. Thank y'all, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all.